Hello, good evening. My name is Kwabena. I want to share with you for a few minutes what I have on my mind today. This evening I was going through town to buy some electrical appliance, and I met this gentleman at the shop, and his story impressed me. He said that he was a bit stubborn, so he couldn't go to school, to college, and he got himself into some kind of trouble, and so he moved out of the house, and he went to fight, set up a restaurant, and it didn't work out. So he saw that life was tough, and so he went back to his father and begged him to come to the house and live with them. And the parents agreed, so he lived with them for a while. And then his uncle came from somewhere and said that he was building a house, and so if he could be a laborer there, he agreed, and then he went to be a laborer on his uncle's project. Then he started to work, and it dawned on him to save money. So he started to save money. And then he told his father that there's a space in front of their house. He wants to just put a kiosk there and see what he could do. He said that he did not know what he was going to do, but he started to put the kiosk there, and he started to work in the kiosk. Then every day he was thinking, what could I do? Then on his uncle's side, he saw how he could also help them paint. So he became very good with painting, and along the line he started getting some jobs for painting. And so it dawned on him that then why don't you put paints in this kiosk? So he started putting paint in the kiosk, and the first few days that he put the paint there, people just came and they bought them. And then somebody asked him if he could buy WCs for them. So he went to town. He went to ask for the wholesale price. He could not have the money, so he just went around. He stayed around a little bit, and he saw some people who were coming to order for wholesale of the product, and he told them that I want to buy this product, but on a wholesale price, but I don't have the minimum that you are asking. And then somebody helped him to get the product. He came to put the product in his shop, and then the first few hours some people came to buy too. Then he went back, and now he has a shop, electrical shop. He's selling electricals, he's selling plumbing things. He's selling a lot of things, and this guy was speaking very good English. So in our talking, and I saw that the guy has a good spirit, and he told me that, listen, whoever said that it's tough here is not really true. And his position is that the graduates who are saying they are unemployed, he doesn't understand. It's a matter of laziness, because he has been there. He was lazy, and now he thinks that he cannot be lazy. What impressed me was that the thing that I was going to buy, I went to 2 shops before them, and they just said that they didn't have it. But this guy said that no, we can just make it, and so he brought the things and put them together and was able to just produce it right there for me. And that is the spirit, how we use the little resources that we have. Nobody will create the life you want for you. Nobody. And so the time that we all have, what you put in that time, nobody is disadvantaged. You don't have to waste your time on comedy and on football and all those. If you look at where we are and the amount of time that we spend on comedy, on football, on politics, it's amazing. And no wonder we are where we are, because we are not really utilizing the time that we have. The rate at which some people work, they work every day, and yet those guys are even developed, and we don't work, and we are hoping for a miracle for our lives to change or our country to develop. I was so much impressed with this guy, so I told him that, listen, you can take this shop to the next level. Start to read, fill your mind with knowledge. Don't delay. Decide to read a book or 2 every month on business, on finances. Be truthful to people. Learn to work with people. Build that skill where you can work with one person, two people, three people, and learn that. And nobody knows where you will go as you continue to develop yourself. So if you really look at it, whatever we become is what we have traded our time for. So if you want to become a doctor, you trade your time. You go to medical school and you go through all the things that they go through. If you want to become a business person, same. You trade your time to become a good business person. So the time we all have, the brain we all have, the resources that we get we all have, is how we trade those things. They will show what we become. The process is responsible for the product. If it's a bad process, the product will be bad. What we put in is what we become. There's cause and there's effect. We live our lives like there's no cause for anything. Nothing just happens. Nothing just happens. We put something there and then it triggers something. So whatever we are spending our time on, that's what we are becoming. It's as simple as that. If you spend all our time joking and chatting, that's what we are becoming. You cannot become an expert in your field, and you cannot become a very well-skilled, productive person and just use your time anyhow. It doesn't work that way. You feed your mind. You create the network that you want. This we have to learn. Your life, it doesn't matter where you live or any village you live. It doesn't matter really. It's where you are ready to start, and how serious you are ready to put the things that you want to become. What do you want to become? That's our choice. Nobody can choose for us. So, and until you are tested, you don't really know what you can stand. You don't really even know yourself, and the problems will show up. They will test you, and until you have overcome the problems and the challenges, you don't even know what you say you believe in. So you'll be tested, and those will not put you down. But trade your time well. Use your time well. It's the only thing you have, and if you can trade your time well, you can become what you so wish you want to become. And people waste time on funeral, on parties, on marriages. Sometimes there's so much church. There are so many things that distract people, and then you close your eyes, you open them, you have 50 years, you're 100, you're 40 years, you're 20 years. It's trading of time. Learn. If you want to become anything, you have to know how to manage your time well. Don't spend your time on comedy. Don't spend your time on so much football. There's so much out there that we can do. So this is what I have in mind that I want to share with you. Thank you very much.